So one of my favorite things in the game, and I really don't want people to miss it, is just how detailed and exciting the world is. I find areas in the game constantly, even after playing for months and years, it's like, oh, this area and this thing. My name is Rodrigo Cortez, and I'm the studio art director at Sharkmob. Very early on, we were imagining to find an execution, art direction that looked and feel realistic, but still had this sense. There is a lot of emotions. The whole art direction is a little bit like Hollywood realism. We picked an area in the US that hasn't been used in games much, and it's the US South, especially this very specific area around the Southeast, kind of like Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, around that area. It really shows also the classical tropes of America. The small town, the school bus, the fire station, the city hall. Things that you see very often in movies and TV series. Also the weather themselves are very, very strongly art directed, so you have a very different look depending on what's happening. Whenever the weather changes, you actually see the effects. You see in the tower, they start turning on, you see the lighting happening, you see all the panels opening up. There is a sonic boom that you hear, you see all the trees moving with this sonic boom, and then the weather starts changing. We did a lot of branding, for example, in the world. Restaurants, beer brands, lawyers, etc. And many people in the team are being represented in different brands. One of my favorite ones is from our executive producer, Brinley Gibson. He likes to make hot sauce himself in his garden. So we gave him a brand of hot sauce called Big Boss Hot Sauce. You can see that it is Brinley, but in a stylized version. I've been working with games for 25 years. I've been seeing everything from the original Xbox all the way to the latest stuff. Even though we're coming closer and closer visually to, for example, where cinema is, the interactive part is what makes it so much more interesting, for me at least. That it's not a beginning and an end that somebody wrote. It's your story. Whatever you feel you want to achieve, whatever you want to do, that's what you see. That it's not scripted before. The players make their own script, basically.